Hello, everyone. How's everybody doing? Happy Friday. Happy Thursday, actually. It's Friday tonight at midnight. So, yeah. Welcome, everyone, to my channel. We're going to do a quick energy check-in, all the signs. And, energy check-in, all the signs. And then we'll just kind of like go from there. Anyways, also, if you'd like to order a private reading, you can do so. Everything is pinned right there. You can email me with your question and donate with the reading that you want, and I'll send you the link in email, and then we do the reading. Hey, Will, how's it going? Thanks for being here. So yeah, I was gonna go to the dog park today. It's warmer, but it's a little chilly outside. So I was with this. I didn't even have a sweater on. And I drove over there, and it was a little chilly, so she didn't seem to be really wanting to get out of the car, so we just came back home. Hopefully it gets warmer, and then we can go to the park and make a video of the park. That'd be fun. And so I got a story to tell you guys about Anna in the Bible. My name is Anna, and I've always felt these things, right? So last night, so years ago, I found my name in the Bible somewhere, and that gave me hope. It gave me like hope to keep going. You know what I mean? I was going through a real big transition in my life, and it really helped me at that time to find that in the Bible. And I never really after that, I never really read about it, found it ever again, or whatever. I never thought about how to look it up or anything like that. So last night I was on a panel, and we were talking about stuff. We were talking about biblical stuff and whatever. And so I remembered it, and I was like, yeah, I'm in the Bible. And I said, I'm not sure exactly what it says about me, but I know that she was like a prophet. She helped people get closer to God. You know what I mean? And she was. So all you have to do is type in Anna in the Bible, and it'll tell you all kinds of things about me. I mean, Anna's, Anna's in general. So if that is like how that you feel, if you're an Anna, doesn't mean every Anna, but like if you're an Anna and you feel like that, follow your path, because women are people too. Like they say that, some people believe only men's supposed to preach, but no, women are too. But women can also preach to children. Well, I've always known that women can preach to children and other women. So anyways, what it says about her, I posted it on my community tab. So basically, what I remember, what I read, was that she's found in a couple of different, she's found in Luke, and she's found in Samuel, she's found in some other ones. And thank you for the likes and stuff and whatever. Yeah. Anyways, she was a witness to Jesus's birth, and she couldn't keep her mouth shut. She couldn't keep her mouth shut. She had the great news of Jesus being born, and also like she told people about it. Like she told people about who Jesus was and stuff. And yeah, so she also has a trust. She was born. Her father was a tribe. Like, I always say my soul tribe when I talk to you guys. I always talk about soul tribe. Well, she was from a tribe. So her father was. Let me look it up. I want to tell you guys, because it's exciting. It's exciting. It is. All right. Where did I? Okay. I'm just gonna go to the one I'm just gonna go to the place where I posted it on my community tab. You guys can go check it out too, but you can look it up. Let me see. How do I find? Okay, I have to go to my page. Post. So I think she got married at an older age too, because she got her husband, like she was widowed at a young age. And I think she was like in her 80s when she wasn't a widow anymore. So the biblical verses about Anna. So Luke 2:36 to 38:36. And then there was also a prophet Anna, the daughter of Penuel of the tribe of Asher. Okay, so she was in the tribe of Asher. And in Luke 2:36, it says that there was also a prophet, there's also a prophet named Anna, the daughter of the Penuel. And it repeats that, the tribe of Asher. And then there's more to read. And she's also found in Samuel 1:2. And she's also found in Luke 2:3-8. And in Palms, she's found in Palms. She's found in Exodus. And she's also found in Juds, can't say it. And more items. There's more items found. A couple of you guys hit that like button on that post. But yeah, so that's pretty exciting, don't y'all think? But I was talking, the reason that I came up, hey Aussie, I have a little bit of a scratchy throat. The reason that it came up was because I mentioned on G2K's channel, he's another content creator, and he's writing a book about his life right now. And I was mentioning it on his panel that it would be a good idea to put the books or the chapters of the Bible in cards so that people would read them more, that people would grab a deck and just read the Bible that way. And I think it would be a lot more easy for people to read the Bible that way. So there's an idea for somebody if you want to put the Bible into cards, into decks of cards. And then you can have the book with it, like whatever it says, that's the book. That's the instruction book. So there'll be like keywords on the cards, and then they will tell you where to go in that part of the chapter, right? Let me see what y'all seeing, and then I'll get started with the reading. Let me get the chat. Will's here. I got a head cold. I'll be going to sleep early, sneezing a lot. Hey, I was mentioning you last night. I've gotten to know you pretty well. I've gotten to know your seasons pretty well, Will. I was live last night, and I was like, yeah, Will's probably sleeping. He might start waking up because of allergies, because spring is coming. So I might be here at night. I'll see you. Good day. Take care, Santa. Feel better. Yes, feel better. Thank you, Aussie. It is something in the air. Yeah, it's the pollen. Samuel 1:2. Exodus. My throat's been feeling scratchy too. There's something in the air. Yeah. Genesis, Exodus, and Leviticus. Numbers I use to know all of the book's memories. Oh wow, you're pretty good, Will. Maybe you should write the book. Maybe you should write the cards. Get that going. All right, let's write down. So the angels today are: spread your wings, Archangel Ariel. Do not hold back. The timing is right, and you are ready to soar. Your things are starting to take off for you, for the collective, everybody, So crystal clear intentions. Archangel Michael, be clear about what you desire and focus on it with unwavering faith. And take back your power. Don't let people take your power. All right, don't make people make you feel like shit. Take back your power. Archangel Raziel, use your God-given power and intentions to manifest blessings in your life. And then we have Archangel Uriel. Yes, your idea is divinely guided. Please take action and bring your idea to fruition. It says you know what to do. All in divine timing, my loves. So Archangel Uriel, trust in your inner knowledge. Act upon it with unwavering faith. All right, divine order. All right, there we go. All right, so we got Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Cancer, Leo, Virgo, Libra, Scorpio, Sagittarius, Cappies, Aquas, and Pisces. So I have this right here. That's so hilarious. I have a card that I did. I don't know. I put this in a while back when I found it somewhere. I wrote it down. Look at this. It says, "He will cover you with his feathers, and under his feathers you will find refuge and shelter, faithfulness." All right, you guys ready to do Aries? Let's see, what's the energy of people? There goes my kitty going crazy. Something in me. So, yesterday I was chanting that song, for people that are looking for their, soul purpose or whatever. Maybe I have to do soul purpose reading. Because I was like, I kept thinking that song and still popped in my head today. It's the song was by Nelly Furtado, and it's called, well, the song goes like this. I don't know where my home is. I don't know where my soul is. I don't know where my home is. Da, 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 da. Anyways. So, all right, guys. I purged my tears yesterday for the last couple of days. I was missing my kids so much. So I was purging a lot of tears and stuff, and I'm better today because I got to talk to I got messages from them, so it made me feel better. All right, let's see Aries. What is Aries energy at 11:46? 11:46. All right, see what is Aries energy? What is Aries energy for the beginning of April and the rest of this month, like the rest of a couple days, and beginning of April, first week of April. Let's see. DMG, welcome back. Let's see, what is the energy of Aries? Someone rising in Venus. Aries, someone rising in Venus. What's their energy? Oh, Aries, you're a little bit hostile. Hostility. We got hostility. So, Aries, you may have to work on your chakra, especially if you're younger, like if you're like 26 or something. You may have to work on your energy, to calm yourself, like calm your energy, because it's showing me you have a little bit of scary energy. And there was a card hidden in the bottom. You will see the abundance in nature. And I think that's what you need. For some of you, you need to go get out in nature. All right. So it shows me that you have a lot of hostility, and sometimes nature can heal that. Well, not sometimes, all the time. Nature will heal you. All right. So for some of you, you may feel a little bit drained or whatever, right? So that could make your energy aggressive if you're like feeling drained and stuff. So tell me a little bit more about their energy, and we'll get into the wisdom. Well, let's do tarot today. We'll get into the tarot and find out what is that you can do to, balance your energy out, Aries. Almost fought a guy this morning, but held back and decided not to. That is great. I'm so proud of you. So proud of you. When you end up like letting into that energy, that means that you're giving your power up. And that's so good that you that you just backed off and let it be. You know what I mean? Sometimes we have to let go and let God take care of it, right? Because God will. God doesn't let nothing be unpunished or on whatever, right? You know what I mean? So sometimes we just got to have faith in the Most High. Wow. So we have, connect to your intuition, connect to your higher self, connect to your Holy Spirit. We all have a little light of us inside of us. It's called our Holy Spirit, okay? And that's going to help you to really take action in your life. And you are a very spiritual person because you are the start of the zodiac signs. So you're fire. So you're the one that starts it all, right? So we have the goddess of the moon, and we have the community, I feel like there is going to be a community of people that are going to help you get over your heartbreak. And there's a care and connection coming in for you, okay? Look, so you need to speak it into being. Archangel Gabriel, speak that into being, okay? Speak it into being. And if you have, a broken heart, purge that. Purge that by speaking about it, cry about it, whatever. Like, let it purge out of you. Do you understand? Like purging your energy out is like helps you to take action and get over that broken heart of yours, you know? And this is going to lead you to a caring connection with someone that you can, you know, tell that to as well. Cornucopia. All right, let's see. Let's get into the tarot. We got our little Rider's Waite here. We're starting off with the Ace of Cups. All right. Yes, we're proud of you. Doesn't mean you're weak when you walk away or if you don't beat the shit out of somebody. That does not mean that. It means that you're very strong. You have this the strength of the Most High. When you can hold back your aggression, that means you have the strength of the Holy Spirit in you. All right, see, how can you work on your hostility? What can you do to really work on your hostility? For some of you, you may have really worked hard and okay, so let's see, what is hostility here for Aries, Sun, rising, and Venus? So even if you have Aries in your chart, you may resonate with some of this stuff, right? Because I was getting like another sign while I was doing this. Or you could be dealing with someone like that, right? You could be an Aries, you could be dealing with a Taurus, because I kind of sensed it. Or you may have Taurus in your chart, right? So by remembering what you want as a happy family, what is a happy family? That is what you're going to remember, and that's going to help you with your aggressive energy, your hostility and stuff. Is remembering what is a happy family, you know, what you desire, and then you're going to focus on it with unwavering faith, right? So once you know what real love is, what unconditional love is, and what family is, this is going to help you with your energy, okay? Family is there to support each other. Family helps each other get through things. Family talks about grief. Family should talk about, they don't always, but they should talk about grief, what's bothering them, so that they can purge it out and then have a happy life. I agree. Let's see. What is this blossoming abundance for Aries? So you got the happily ever after, 10 of Cups here coming in. So that is why it's important for you to heal your energy, because, you know, happy family, if that's what you want, you know, your energy has to match that for it to be coming in. And I feel like you do have a caring connection here. There is someone that wants to come out of the cold here too. They may surprise you, or this may happen just all of a sudden, right? So you may go somewhere. You may just like sporadically think about something and then go and do it, like going to the park or going into nature and just do it. You know, just get up and get ready and go do it. That's what I'm seeing here. So like the Hangman in reverse and then the Tower with the blossoming abundance. So you may you decide to go out and clear your energy out in nature, right? That is how you're going to be able to come out of this, you know, stuck energy of stagnation, of like contemplating, right? So staying in contemplating energy all the time is not going to get us ahead in life, right? So maybe there's a Tower moment that you realize that, you know, that what you actually want, what would make you happy, what would bring you happiness, then you can go after that. All right, let's see. What is the goddess of the moon here doing for Aries, Sun, rising, and Venus? So it's showing me that you don't really have the truth yet, like this came in reverse. So you don't really have the truth about your connection with the Most High yet. You don't really know the whole truth yet because it came in reverse. So 8 of Pentacles, don't give up just because you don't know the whole truth yet. 8 of Pentacles means like working on it and then not giving up, persevering, okay? So just because you don't know everything doesn't mean I don't know anything. When I started my channel 8 years ago, I didn't know all the details about, you know, what my spiritual path was. And I'm finding out more every day. And it's giving me more confidence to speak with conviction and not feel like I shouldn't be doing this. You know what I mean? That's been creeping in a lot, that I shouldn't be doing what I'm doing. But then last night it gave me confirmation again that I need to do this. So that's what's charged me up, you know? So, you know, use other people, how they've gotten through it, use that as like to do it for yourself as well. So this is going to bring you a lot of peace and moderation too. And I've been doing that too. Like, you know what I mean? Like I'm teaching that with moderation. If you smoke pot, you know, just smoke it once in a while. You know what I mean? Try to not smoke it too much. Or, you know, if you want to quit smoking, then make plans to do that, like I'm trying to do, right? But anyways, that was besides the point. But yeah, let's see. What is this community of friends, of divine friends here? What is this? So this is something that's going to really be exciting for you. Like, celebration here, having fun with people, something that really excites you, makes you happy, going out and doing things that excite you. You know what I mean? That almost like turn you on. You know what I mean? Going out and partying with like good people, beautiful, beautiful friend. If you're a male, beautiful women, going hanging out, dancing, being happy. Don't leave yourself out. There's a lot of, if you are somebody that's overcoming heartbreak, there's a lot of options out there. Okay. And I feel like you will find your family as well. Your tribe. You guys are all my soul tribe. My soul tribe. Don't sabotage yourself. Start something traditional. This is whatever this is gonna lead you to something traditional and a new start here. 7 of Swords and 5. So you've been hurt before by a player. What is this, a player here? I'm getting that. You've been hurt by a player. No. Maybe, really you got to do your soul searching. This person may help you to do some soul searching and find out what you really want. Ace of Cups. What is something that you really want in life? What really excites you? These friends, they might talk about something, and this could be friends, and they may talk about something, and they may ask you like, what really excites you? And then you're gonna go do some soul searching. What would really make you happy? What would really make you feel loved? All right. What would really make you feel grounded, stable, and healed? All right. So resting your mind, think about like your heart here. Think about opening your heart, how intelligent you are with your heart, how smart you are, what you've learned. All right, that's what I got for you. So I feel like for some of you, you want things to balance out with someone from the past, and somebody here has been holding back a little bit or not been very open with their energy. I think that's why you were questioning it. All right, that's what I got for you. So take more action, and you will overcome this heartbreak. Okay, and it's going to lead you to your caring connection that you want, and you need to speak about that, because if you don't speak it into being, it can't happen. You are the magician in your life. You are the the writer of your story. You are the you are the main character in your story too. Hey Jack Mac, welcome back. How are you? I'm good. Hey G2K, how's it going? I was just talking about like earlier, beginning, I was talking about like what we talked about last night, about like making cards into making the Bible into cards. And about where I am in the Bible and how I fit. I am part of a tribe, and I've always felt that. And I know I'm pretty white for a tribe. I'm pretty white. I'm a pretty fly for a white girl. I'm pretty fly for a white girl. No, you did not miss Gemini yet. Now we are going to Taurus now. Taurus will be at 2318. 2318. Taurus. 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 The tortoises. The tortoises. The tortoises. I'm just kidding. I ran into some police officers today. They were walking. They went for a walk. 2 police officers. They weren't bad looking either. They're kind of cute. Well, I stopped them because like I pulled them over. They didn't pull me over. I pulled them over because I wanted to talk to them about my trailer and what happened there, because I haven't heard from anybody or anything. Then I went to the MTO office, and they told me that that the camper wasn't like tagged like as stolen. So I told them, I said I would like it to be tagged as stolen so that it can be caught somewhere, right? Anyways, so he told me to message that officer, email that officer that I was dealing with, and tell him that. So that's what I'm gonna do. All right, Taurus, what's your energy today? Taurus. What's your energy, Taurus? Sun, rising in Venus. Sun, rising in Venus. Taurus. Ooh, baby. Oh, baby, baby, baby. I'm just kidding. Baby, baby, baby. Okay, so we have the sixth chakra. Your third eye is opening up, Taurus. All right, so your third eye's opening up. You're going to really see clearly where your path is, where you're going, all that stuff. Things are just going to come to you very clearly. You're going to be able to see clearly with your third eye, not with your like eyes, but you'll be able to see with them too. But your third eye is going to really open up, and you're going to see what a happy family is. All right, you're going to know what happy family is, and then you're going to know how to have one. Okay. And I feel like for a lot of you, you've been feeling very stuck, okay? Very tied up, right? Very stuck. All right. And the bottom of the deck is like, your intuition is growing. You are connecting to your emotions. You are starting to connect to your emotions, what you're feeling, what you're wanting. And you're learning how to do it. You're learning how to recharge yourself. And because you're getting the intuitive hits. All right, and this is going to help you get unstuck in that energy, feeling stagnant and stuck, okay? So your third eye is opening, and your crown chakra is opening. You're connecting with the higher self. So you are very blessed right now. You're going to see what a happy family is. And, if you've been feeling stuck, you're going to know now what you want, and you're going to know what to do about that. So you're going to know that you need to when you're feeling a certain way, you need to take time out and take it for yourself and be by yourself. And not around other people, but go do something by yourself. That meditation, breathing, exercise, whatever it is, do it so you can be in your own head. So you can be in your own thoughts, like your own higher thoughts, not the low vibrational thoughts, because you're past that now. So your higher vibration, that thing that you can clearly see what happy family is, okay? And what love is that never gives up, right? Okay, so you have somebody that you are a tattoo on their heart. Your heart is tattooed on them, okay? Your heart is tattooed on them. Look at this. So that's what I see here. Somebody may wear their heart on their sleeve, right? And this is opening up the door to value and personal healing. The door to personal healing and happiness. That's what's going on with your energy. You're learning how to heal yourself, your energy. Heal your energy. Our energy make us happy or sick or sad, all right? So, or energized or depleted. You know what I mean? So we focus on the positive, then we're going to get recharged and energized. If we focus on the negative, we're going to get depleted and we're going to feel very stuck. All right? Let's see. What is going on here? In the Metatron, you're also learning how to, how material things can come in for you through your third eye by knowing things, okay? So little things that you can, when we use our mind for like more than what most people use it for, like we really think deeply, that's when we can see what is good for us, where an offer is, who you want to talk to that can bring in your abundance, right? So that's the Page of Pentacles. This is a brand new start here. Overcoming betrayal, hurt, sabotage and all that. Like you're not going to sabotage yourself anymore. I know that Tauruses have been doing that to themselves. They've been like not doing what's best for them, but sabotaging themselves. All right. So something could happen very fast. There may be a lot of messages that come in. All right. So you're done sabotaging yourself. You have new ideas on how to invest. And your ideas are going to come to fruition, okay? You're going to get out what you put in. All right? The lovers, all right? So if you don't put anything into a lover situation, then nothing's going to come out of it. So it's up to you. All right? So how can you have this happy family? So somebody here may feel really left out. There may be somebody single feeling left out, feeling like there's nothing they can do about it. Their hands are just tied in the situation, right? This person is single. If you're wondering the person that you're wanting to seize the moment with is single, they're single. All right? They may feel like their hands are tied in the situation. All right? So you need to go untie them. If they're your happy family, you need to go let them know their hands aren't tied. There's something that they can do. All right? So this person is someone that is willing to collaborate, work it out, right? So seize the moment. That's the time to seize the moment with happily family here. If you want to make somebody unsingle, it's time to do that here. This is the person that you ended things with, that you love unconditionally, that you want success with. But you feel like this person is not going to make a decision. They're holding back their energy and they're walking away emotionally. But the thing is, you are their wish, okay? So they just feel like there's nothing they can do about it. Queen of Swords, Chariot. So there's like a moment of, stagnancy. Also, the Chariot is longing for someone. All right? The Chariot means longing for you. So what is this? What are you all tied up about, Taurus? What are you all tied up? What are you all tied up with? What are you all tied up with? Exactly. I hope you get the camper back. I don't even want it back. I just wanted them to pay me for it. The ones that stole it. I want them to give me the money for it. What I want for it, $500. And if I don't put them in jail for it, then they just give me the money for it. If that's being found, right? I'll look past the thievery, because there's a lot of that going on around here. A lot of these people have no morals. They have no respect for themselves or others. So, anyways, if they return it or return the money, give me the money for it, then I will not even charge them for it. All right. Anyway, so I feel like there is an apology or something. Somebody's going to come and let you know that you're not tied up. All right. King of Wands. And this is going to empower you. And this is going to help you take charge in your life, take leadership in your life. All right. So somebody may need you to take leadership here. What is the Page of Cups here? Feeling all tied up. Feeling all tied up with the Page of Cups. You might also have a child that you may be, holding back here because you're trying to balance something here and really ground yourself emotionally and heal from a situation and really think before you speak. So you want to think before you speak so you don't rush in. Maybe you would want to rush in because you're so excited to hit the sack with someone, but you're really thinking about it. You're really thinking about making this judgment happen, like reconciliation here. All right. So, but you're holding back still. Why are you holding back still? Because you're connecting with your higher self. Okay, you're holding back because you are still learning to ground yourself. So you don't have, you know where you're going, what you want. So knowing what your happy family entails with you, and you have good memories with someone here from the past. You may be watching them. You may be spying on them. They may be spying on you. You may be keeping an eye on each other. But if you're the masculine, I feel like you're the one that's looking at this person or watching them, or you may be learning things from them as well. And you're having really good memories about this person, but you're still not fully sure because you are learning to ground yourself and learning to connect with your higher self, your third eye and your crown chakra. And you're doing that through meditation and exercise maybe. Yeah, you're really learning to balance yourself. You're really learning to balance yourself and so that you can take leadership, Taurus, and you can be the leader and you can lead your journey where you want, You can be the boss of yourself, grounding yourself, very stable. For some of you, you still have a lot of like defensive energy and sleepless nights, and you may be finally realizing what is not making you emotionally happy, and you're walking towards what does, right? And you may be offering love here to someone, the Hierophant, or even marriage for some of you, and that's the truth, okay? And take that leap of faith. So for some of you here, you're going to get married, okay? You're going to have your happy family, 8 of Pentacles and the Strength. So the only person that can leave themselves out is yourself. So if you don't see the love being offered to you, then you won't be able to manifest that. So you got to envision it. All right. Final message here. Speak about what you're keeping to yourself, like your emotions, about you're feeling left out of a situation. Tell the truth about your feelings. Once you tell the truth about your feelings, you'll be able to know where you're going, okay? Tell the truth about your feelings to someone that you felt left out or whatever, or abandoned, whatever it is. Talk about your feelings, because just because you feel it doesn't mean that it's true, okay? Because that's fear. Fear is telling you that, all right? That's what I got for you. So talk to someone that is wise counsel, okay? Queen of Swords. Someone that's fair. Talk to them about your emotions, all right? Talk to them about how you feel. and what you're not telling, what you're hiding, like your feelings. And that's the moon. And tell them why, because you're learning how to, connect with your own intuition and stuff, right? So Ace of Cups. And that's going to let you know who really loves you and what really love is. All right? Yes, Gemini's next. Let me have a sip of my coffee. Oh. Look. This was hidden when I split the deck. The only thing that is stopping you, this was hidden. This card is not supposed to be there, okay? This card was hidden between this one and this one, okay? That's the difference. If you are connected with your crown chakra, you will not feel this energy anymore, okay? You will not. You will feel this energy happily ever after, okay? So believe it, Taurus. Whew, I'm getting warm in here. It's warm in here now. I was cold, now I'm warm. All right, Geminis are next. Geminis. 3612. 3612. For Geminis. All right, let's see. For Geminis, what's Gemini's energy? Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What's your energy? Oh, you might get a visitor. Maybe from spirit, maybe spirit guides or something like that. Because you've not been able to make a decision. And so also that means when you're dropping cards or something, it means that somebody may be coming over to your house. So Temple of Faith here. So that came upright and this came in reverse. So you have not been able to make a decision about something. Gemini is what's showing me. You've not been able, you've been indecisive, and it's been really hard for you because it was in reverse. Hey, Stiffy. Welcome back. All right, see, what is this all about for Gemini? What is Gemini energy? What is Gemini energy here? We got indecision, temple path. So maybe something happens that you can now finally make a decision about your path that you're on, Geminis. Let's see, what is this? The sixth chakra, Archangel Metatron. So Taurus had this energy too. So somebody may be finally connecting with their spirit guides, their angels, and really seeing things, really seeing the opportunities, all right? Or somebody here also realizing that if someone doesn't do the work, it's going to keep them stuck. So Geminis are realizing that if someone here with the energy doesn't clear their energy, like I don't know if this is like you or someone else, but this opportunities here. Okay, let me see. So there's opportunities here for you. If somebody is being like this with you, they need to heal. They need to get into some crystals, or they need to really have some crystal clear intentions. All right, so how to get unstuck here. How to find a balance, how to, signing contracts, making things happen. Taking action. You're very spiritual, but you need to take more action physically. And there is someone here that wants to offer you love, okay? Or you may be wanting to offer somebody else love, okay? So it depends on who you are. I feel like there is someone that wants to make you an offer here, and you're feeling tied up here, though. You're feeling stuck. What are you feeling stuck about, Geminis? Let's find out. What's this indecision in reverse? The Lovers and Ace of Cups. So you're having a hard decision of maybe walking away from somebody that you feel like is your soulmate. Ace of Cups and the Lovers. Someone that's meant to be with you. You're having a hard time. I feel like you're going to overcome this, but it's still hard for you to know everything about it. So you can't make a decision without knowing what's going on with somebody, right? You can't make a decision if you don't know. So you got to do some soul searching here, or do some research, okay? Maybe do some research about this person that you're thinking about, Geminis. All right, what's the Lovers here for indecision in reverse? Not having a hard time manifesting where you're going. Maybe that's part of that song, that I've been channeling since yesterday. Maybe it's for Geminis. I don't know where my home is by Nelly Furtado. I don't know where my soul is. It travels. It travels. My soul travels. I don't know where it is right now. um, the Six of Pentacles here. You're trying to balance, make things right, and make things fair, and want somebody to be fair. Want somebody here to, I feel like you really want to take action. You have a lot of strength here. You are very spiritual. I feel like you do have other options here of love. Ace of Cups. Somebody could be watching you that is very excited about you, very interested in you. Page of Wands and Page of Swords. So somebody is very interested in you, and Ace of Cups. So somebody is really interested in you. You have other options here. King of Swords. So you know the truth here as well, that you have other options, but you're having a hard time walking away from something here that you feel like is your soulmate here, Geminis. What is this Temple of Faith for Geminis? The Eight of Pentacles and the Swords. Okay, so your spirit guides may be telling you, Eight of Pentacles is keep on working on the truth. Keep on speaking your truth as well. And somebody here, he's going to come and apologize maybe, or make you give you a gift or something like that. Somebody's going to come in and give you a gift. So keep on doing your work here, your spiritual work, Geminis. So Eight of Pentacles is like working on your spirit, on your tribe, whatever you're doing here, on your faith. Keep on working on your faith. And I feel like that somebody is going to come in and tell you the truth, and that's going to make things move forward. Okay, that's going to make things move forward, and you're going to be able to start planning and manifesting, okay? And you are somebody that is walking away from anything that is boring you or that is not emotionally fulfilling you. You're like, no, I'm not staying here. I've been there, done that. No, thank you. Don't like this energy, right? So that's what I'm seeing, is that you are manifesting. Somebody's coming in here to tell you the truth about how they feel. They may even apologize, okay? So they see you walking away from things that are just, and they see you planning. What's the third chakra? What's the sixth chakra here? Yeah, you going after what you know what you want. You know what you wished for and what you didn't, right? You wish for the Nine of Cups. You want your wish. You don't want the Eight of Cups. You don't want 2 out of 3 ain't bad. You know what I mean? You don't want that. All right. Tell me more about where you're going, Gemini, and what are these a choice of possibilities. There's a choice of possibilities here. What is this? Choice of possibilities. There's a lot of opportunities for a happy home here for you, Geminis, or people that want to work with you, okay? There's a lot of people that want to work with you, and there's a lot of different possibilities about a happy home for you, Geminis, okay? So, Tower moment, okay? So, Tower moment, somebody realizes they really hurt you and that you are an empress, that they should have never hurt you like that. All right? So what happened and what's happening? So somebody wants divine judgment happen. Okay? They want to reconcile whatever. They want things to be turned into a right? So they know that somebody may shock you. Okay? Somebody that hurt you, they may shock the shit out of you. Okay? It may do something that you didn't even expect. Okay? It does kiss full. All right, let's see. What's this person planning on doing? What's a tower? Somebody regrets juggling you. Okay, not seeing who you were to them, okay? Not having their third eye open didn't allow them to see who you were for them. And they are very burdened about this. They want to celebrate, they want to, reconcile with you. Okay, they want to bring balance. They want to make you that offer. Queen of Wands, they think of you as somebody who's very beautiful, and you're walking your spiritual path, and you're doing it with confidence. And also balance. So we have, this person's very worried about it, like what they did to you, Ten of Swords shit. That's like the ultimate betrayal. So this person's having a hard time coming out of this energy and apologizing to you because they juggled you, they Ten of Swords you, they ultimately hurt you so bad they meant to really bring you down. And so they want to make things right with you. They want to make things right with you. And they also want to make you an offer, okay? They want to come in and make you an offer. You may get a lot of messages all of a sudden, or something may just happen out of the blue all of a sudden really fast. All right? So yeah. So I feel like somebody realizes that you're going to be leaving them out and planting elsewhere, planting love somewhere else if they don't make their move, okay? High Priestess, King of Swords, and Ace of Wands. And the Page of Wands, somebody's been watching on watching your glow up, okay? Watching your glow up and learning from it, all right? Doing their soul searching here of why they didn't accept your love in the past, and they are learning to ground themselves, Gemini, all right? They feel invested in you, all right? That's what I got. They know you got other options, all right? It's ridiculous. Ridiculous. Some of the people that have made their partner wait like 4 or 5 years, that's ridiculous. Don't even deserve them if you don't make a move now. You don't even if you're not even trying, then you don't deserve them. All right. Let's move on to Cancers at 4603. 4603. I know who I am. So, I know who I am. And who I've always been. All right, let's see. Cancers, what's your energy? Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What's your energy? So, all right, Cancers, we have a little bit of anxiety going on and envy, okay? And then we got the World card. So I feel like your anxiety and your envy is going to end. The World card, that's going to end. That's like completion. So I feel like you're going to get through your anxiety and if you're feeling jealous or feeling like somebody else has what you don't or whatever, you want something that, you can have if you just go out there and get it, right? So you're going to get over your anxiety and go out there and get it because you can get it. If you stay inside, you won't, right? You're realizing that. And so, Cancer, you're going to go out there and go get it, right? And you're going to use your power. You're going to take your power back, Archangel Raziel, and you're going to go and get what you know you deserve here, all right? Somebody grounded, somebody stable, somebody that is, grounded from, somebody that may have healed from what they did. They may have had a broken heart. Somebody's learning to heal from that, right? There is a caring connection for you here. All right, let's find out what else it says. All right, what are you in the anxiety for? What are you in anxiety for? You're excited about something and you're wanting to plan something, but you're worried about it. Like, so if you're letting fear interfere, you get it? If you let fear interfere, kind of rhymes, right? So if you let fear interfere with your passionate idea that you have, that's not good, right? So instead of letting fear creep in and give you all kinds of like negative thoughts about that, plan something, make a plan, make a solid plan. Hey Steffi, be sure to hit that like button. Thank you, Steffi. You wanna, yeah. Eight of Pentacles. Yeah, work on your pentacles, work on what you're doing here, work on your passionate idea that you're working on, and you're gonna get through your anxiety, okay? Your anxiety is gonna end because your crown chakra is gonna open. You're gonna connect with the Most High, and you're gonna learn about the Most High because you got a book right there, and you're gonna learn about the Most High and how you can connect with them. And this is gonna make you very stable and grounded. And also, say if you have like, sex addictions or whatever, you're going to overcome that as well. You're going to be very grounded and stable. And this is going to help you to overcome the broken heart, the hurt feelings that you have. And this is going to lead you to a caring connection with someone. All right. So keep on working on your ideas. Okay. Don't give up on your ideas. All right. So what are you feeling envy about here, Cancers? Okay. So there is a death card. So for some of you, you may have lost someone. And this is making you like, okay, for some of you, you may be just in that energy of like So when you're in that energy like that, you're feeling bad about yourself or whatever it is, or if you have, negative feelings about yourself, purge them, because I see the devil here with the envy. So being jealous of somebody, it just affirms that that your energy is jealous and toxic, and so then you can't have what that's what the devil does. Like, they put fear in you, they make you doubt your own worth, um, they make you shook up on your emotions. I don't even feel good from that devil energy. I'm feeling like, eh. All right, so you're gonna get past that, okay? You're gonna persevere over it. Um, maybe you had some toxic energy in the past. Maybe you feel invested with someone, and maybe you want to, or maybe they, okay? You or they, take it how it resonates. Leave the rest behind. That's not a personal reading, okay? So don't take it all personal, ever. All right? So you may feel invested with someone here that things have not happened. It's kind of stagnant and whatever. You may want to talk to this person. You may feel like this person is like, or you may feel like you don't know how to plan. And you're really trying to see how you can plan. I got to get out of this energy very quickly here. How can you plan and get over your jealousy and codependencies, addictions, feeling less than, all that negative energy? How can you overcome the negative energy for Cancer, Sun, Rising, and Venus? How can you overcome this negative energy and anxiety and fear and all that negative thoughts? I'm getting a headache too. How can you overcome this? How can you overcome this and find completing it? How can you overcome it? Because you know it really hurt you, and it really hurt you and put a shock, brought a shocker to your system. It may have shocked your system. You may have been very shocked that someone hurt you that bad, or that someone could hurt you that bad. But you're learning to really empower yourself, nurture yourself, and this is going to help you overcome that negative energy that you're feeling, like the toxic energy, the devil, the Ten of Swords, the Tower, and the envy. Okay, so you're realizing that the sun's coming out. You're realizing that the envy only brings you more pain and suffering and shock. It brings you shock situations and things. You may have been shocked about something here, and for some of you also really shocked about somebody you're looking at here that has overcome some toxic energies and addictions, codependencies, or toxic people. Okay, so you are really learning from something here. You're learning from this. Okay, so whatever you've gone through, you're learning from it. What's the World card here for you? And the 7th chakra, Archangel Uriel. What is this here for? You have learned to really ground yourself because of that. So negative people and negative energy only create more, okay? So you're walking away from what doesn't serve you, and you're walking to your true destiny, okay? Cancers, you're following your true destiny because you're learning about your crown chakra, and it's opening for you, and if somebody doesn't see that you are lovable and have the strength to find the peace and learn from it. If you're wanting to offer somebody love and they don't see you, have the strength, the inner strength, because of your spiritual connection, to find peace in that. We can't control others, okay? Find peace in that knowing that you will heal from this and that there's something better for you, okay? So learn about what there is, what happy family is. If you've been dealing with toxic, break that cycle and learn what a true happy family is to you. Do that soul searching and find out what it is to you. That's how you can overcome these burdens about the past, of like feeling like people never see that you are the one, or people never see your love. All right. So because you have empowered yourself, you become the Empress, or you become very stable and grounded, Archangel Michael. Okay. And you have become very stable and grounded from your heartbreak. Okay. And this is leading you to a caring connection because your heart's open. And this is leading you to a family. Okay. Financial stability too. Success too for you, some of you. Okay. This is leading you to success because you're learning what a happy family actually is. And that is what you want. So you may have been dealing with a lot of like people that are jealous, envy, or just toxic, okay? And that, when we're around toxic people all the time and that is our life, then we sometimes think that that is life. You know what I mean? That is our, life. And that, it's not. We don't need to accept that, all right? All right. Yeah. So, Leos, 55-13, 55-13 for Leos. All right, Leos. Oh, I split it at the envy card. Leos, what are you jealous about? You can have the intuition others have as well, okay? You don't need to leave yourself out of the intuition. You can learn from it, learn about it too. It takes time, Don't rush it. Don't rush your spirit. Allow your spirit to learn when it's meant to learn something. So don't worry about it so much. By worrying about it so much, you're creating more negative energy. And this is my beautiful kitty, my little princess. All right, Leos. All right, what is your energy, Leos? What is your energy or surrounding you? Like, you know what I mean? It's energy is you or surrounding you, okay? So what is the energy with you or surrounding you? What is the energy of you or surrounding you? And if you feel guided, anybody feel guided to donate to the channel, just for good comings, I do membership readings, 11/11, and you become part of the members readings, and I do them periodically in a month. All right. All right, Leos, what's your energy? Contract. So you may be signing a contract, something here. Bringing balance to situation, making things something right here. What is this about? What's your energy, Leos? What's this contract? That's a lot of cards. We're not doing that. We're not doing the whole damn cards, all of them. All right. So you're realizing what's leaving you out of that energy and the contract that you may be wanting to sign. So you're learning about that. You're learning about energy. So don't push yourself. Don't belittle yourself because you don't know everything yet, or even if you don't know nothing about it, okay? You got to start somewhere, okay? You're going to realize that you have the power to create. You have air in your chart, you have fire in your chart, and you may realize that you have the power to turn this frown upside down and change things around, a tower. So, that's going to maybe open somebody up here to more loving energy here. Or see you like as more loving energy. All right. So contract, and then we got attachments. So you're feeling stuck on something here, and you're realizing that you can unstick yourself, get unstuck by having crystal clear intention. And sometimes we need the crystal quartz. The clear crystals are really good to really have them in your hand, and while you're doing meditations or thinking about something, when you're thinking about a decision to make in your life, it's good to have that. All right. So magician in the mirror. So you're realizing you're not where you want to be. And so this may light a fire under your ass. Why I say that is because of the tower. This is like the tower. Okay. Storm warning. All right. You may have a lot of emotions or overwhelming emotions. All right. Let's see. What is this contract for Leos? What is this contract for Leos? Okay, for some of you, there was a contract that, something that ended, all right? So there was something that ended, and so you may have had a contract with someone, you may have been, this is like contract, even if we have children with someone, it's kind of like a contract with the children, right? So you may have had a contract with someone that really hurts you, you know what I mean? Because I see the 10 of Swords here, but you're going to learn from this. Leos here, you're going to learn from this, and this is going to lead you to a happy family, and you're going to learn how to have a happy family because of this happening, okay? Because it is 10 of Swords that happened, all right? With somebody that you may have been involved in, all right? So what is it? What are you feeling attached to here? What are you feeling attached to? What can you learn from this attachment? of healing from it? What can you learn by healing from this attachment? You can learn that, you have options, all right? You're learning that you have options now, because just because something didn't work out and somebody hurt you, then it's time to heal and really, connect with your energy and find out what your energy is and what is others, okay? That's the only way that others can betray you, is if they know what your energy is, and they can mimic it, or they can send your energy to them if they think that you don't know how to know your own energy. That's how other people can hurt us more, is when we don't know our own energy. That's when others can hurt us, okay? Because we're not really realizing whether something is being projected to us or if it's really something that we're feeling, okay? So that's what I mean. So feeling attached, but now you're going to be able to feel like there's options instead of looking at different, like feeling like, oh, I'm stuck on something and there's nothing else. There's no other options. You're seeing now that there's other options than the one that hurt you. There's other options, right? So there's just possibilities on, have faith, leap of faith. So if somebody didn't see you in the past, they didn't see that you were the one, move on, move on, ground yourself, make sure that your home body, you're like someone that's nurturing, down to earth, and authentic, and ground yourself. And that's all you need to do. And there's options going to come in for you. What is the Seven of Cups here? Yeah, you can seize the moment with something here with someone. And someone that may have been in their head a lot, overthinking. The Sun card here you are, your wish, family, So there's something that you may be doing here right now, is clearing. This is a thinking man about crystals, all right? So thinking about how crystals can help you overcome holding back your energy or feeling the feeling of heartbreak, okay? So that you can manifest whatever you're passionate about, okay? Look, and that things can happen for you. That's what I see. And the card that's hiding yours, somebody here will come and make an offer, and the situation will heal as well. What is this Magician in the mirror? Yeah, you're realizing by being, you're your own creator. You're the one that creates your destiny. You're realizing that now you have all the power to create your destiny, and you're not going to leave yourself out anymore. And that may be what that storm is, and that you can go offer love to someone that is going to see your value, okay? Someone that's going to see your value, all right? And you're walking away from whatever doesn't serve you, whatever doesn't make you emotionally happy. By knowing your energy, you know what's not yours, then you know when to walk away. Isn't that interesting? How when you know your own energy, then you know when to walk away from people. Because you know that's them, not you. And you'll feel better if you leave them. That's why it's important for everybody to know their own energy. So nobody can project their shit to you. Understand? All right, Leos. Let's go. Let's see. What else about the Magician in the mirror? Yeah, that's the truth. That's the truth. You have the power to create anything you want. All right? So if your energy, if you can put yourself in a really negative mindset and stay there for a long time, you can also switch that. You can switch that by knowing that that was someone else's energy. By realizing that wasn't your energy that you were carrying around. Wish I would have known this freaking 6 years ago, 8 years ago. So walk your path, take your power back, walk your spiritual path, and walk it with convictions, okay? Somebody doesn't see your love, move on. That's divine love. If their little light isn't awake, then they're going to see it. So if you're, you're working through your spirit, you're in your little light of yours, that's your spirit. And if you're working through that and someone doesn't see your spiritual love and that deep love, that deep connection, then walk away from them, because that's all you want. You want that somebody that connects with you so deeply, right? So the Moon card here, you know that you can go and get your happiness, the Sun card. That's what I got. All right. So offer love, open your heart to people. And that's going to help you heal your heart by opening your heart. Okay? And by being honest about what happened to you in your life as well. I think after this, I'm going to probably work up an appetite, and I'm going to be able to eat after this, because I didn't really eat yesterday. I ate a bagel, and that was like really late in the evening when I finally ate a bagel, and then that's all I ate. Because I'm really also trying to like moderate my weed and stuff like that. So I'm not trying to smoke much because I'm trying to save money to buy a car, go visit my kids, right? So I'd like to drive there. I would like to go on a road trip, and I'd like to drive down Trans Canada Highway and really experience what I'm feeling in that on that highway. The highway of tears. When you drive to Alberta, you go through that highway, or you drive on that highway. So I want to feel like, I want to know if I feel something from, all of the Indigenous women that have been gone missing there, and if I can, like maybe help find some of them, right? Like, I don't know, like I want to drive through it. Okay. So I want to go on a road trip to go see my kids. I really don't want to get on a plane and just fly and be there in like 2 seconds. I actually want it to be a trip with someone. You know what I mean? That's what I want. That's what I'm manifesting. All right. So now we're going to go to Virgo. Virgo is at 106.04. 106.04. I'm putting it out there. If somebody wants to go on a road trip to Alberta with me, let me know. If you have a vehicle, that's maybe I don't have to get a car. Maybe I can just go with someone else, and just have to make money for gas and stuff. So, and food and that. All right, let's see. Virgos, what's your energy today, Virgos? What's your energy today, Virgos? I see. What's your energy, Virgos? What's your energy, Virgos? Virgos. I'm almost halfway through the readings. I feel like I have more energy in the mornings or during the day when I first wake up. I had my bath, woke up and I had my bath, washed my hair, and I need to get conditioner because I'm out of conditioner now. I used my last conditioner today. I need to get conditioner. I have a whole bottle of shampoo, but I don't have conditioner, so I have to get some more conditioner. All right, so your energy is appreciation. You're very a good energy today, Virgos. You have a very good energy here. Appreciation energy. You may have a lot of people that you care about, but you take everybody when you're around them. You treat everybody like they're the only special one. Like, you know what I mean? You treat everybody like they're special. Like, you may have a lot of flowers out there, but when you're with someone, you're around someone, or even if you have a lot of roses or a lot of flowers, you appreciate every single one of them the same, individually. All right, what's your energy? Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What's your energy? Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What's your energy? Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What's your energy? What's your energy, Virgos? Ooh. All right. Yeah, you're learning, man. I've had Virgos. Virgos are somebody that really likes to learn and stuff. So yeah, Virgos have been watching a lot, I think, because there's a lot of changes in what Virgo's energy used to be like from then to now. I'm noticing everybody's energy and what it used to be like 4 years ago, 5 years ago, 6 years ago when I started doing readings, and now, right? So we got appreciation, we got rest and rejuvenate. You're learning how to stay good, stay in gratitude, right? You're learning how to stay in gratitude and learning how to do it by resting and rejuvenating when you're feeling a little bit drained or something like that. And you're learning to also open the door for other people for personal healing and happiness, so that you can personally heal your own personal self, and find happiness. Okay. So this is opening up the door for many people to heal themselves and find happiness after the pain that they've gone through, whatever they've gone through. Right. So we have the woman holding the coin here and a caring connection, and the thinking woman. So that could be you, Virgo, because the thinking woman is always like, bookworm. And to me, that's Virgo energy. So, And for you masculines, you're really learning how to have a pure, passionate heart, like pure heart and passionate heart. You've overcome a lot of, negative energy too. All right. So you've learned to really find the personal healing and how to do it and rest and rejuvenate when you need to. Woman holding the coin. So you are very stable. You're secure. You have enough for yourself. You are independent. You're spiritually protected. You're grounded. And you have the black cat there too, to like ward off evil eye. A lot of changes. Your hair is always beautiful. Thank you, Will. Thank you. All right. What is this appreciation energy that Virgo is carrying? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Virgos, what is this appreciation energy? What is this? What is this? So because you appreciate, or you see somebody that appreciates, like energy, because you have very appreciative energy, I feel like you know what you want, the World card, and you want things to happen. Okay, so you're realizing who you are. You know your worth. You know your worth now. Now you know what really excites you, who turns you on, what excites you in your life, what you wanted to go after, right? So because you've been very appreciative, independent, and staying in your gratitude, even when things get hard, and you're learning how to heal those energies instead of just like, spewing them out to other people, right? So this is helping you to have this new start in your life. And this is the Four of Wands. We all know what the Four of Wands is. Something's going to happen maybe quickly. The World card here, there's going to be a new start here for you. It may happen quickly, or you may get a lot of messages about a new start. This could be someone that may have left you out in the past here. And the truth is, this person really did. So this may be somebody from your past. This person really did feel like abandoned by you. Somebody here felt emotionally abandoned by you, or you felt emotionally abandoned by someone. But I feel like you're heading towards your happy ever after. Your security, your home, happiness, okay? Because you're learning how to create that. Rejuvenation, and resting. What is resting and rejuvenation here? How's that leading you to your abundance of happiness, love, and also finances? Because you know now, because when your energy is good, you know how to invest. And you feel invested in somebody here. What is this investment? And you're also realizing that even though you've invested in something here and you put a lot of work into something, sometimes that is like what leads us to other options, right? So you may, see other options now coming out because you've done the work, you've done the resting and rejuvenating. So now you see where to put your energy. You're learning where to put your energy. You're seeing things from all aspects. And you also know when to go after something here or when not to. When to make an offer. Somebody could be 7 of Swords and 10 of Wands and 9 of Wands. Somebody could be a little bit defensive if you're rushing in. Like if you may be wanting to rush in, or somebody here may be wanting to rush into you, make you an offer, but they are a little bit like little gun shy, okay? So something may have hurt them in the past, so they're a little bit defensive here about making their move. That's what I see. Or you may be a little bit defensive of making your move. You may feel like that you're going to cause fights and towers if you go after the Empress, I mean. And there's going to be competition. I feel like that's what some of you think and feel. What is this leading you to? What is this leading you to? The door to personal healing and happiness. Where is that leading you? Finding your balance, okay? Finding justice. Learning to find justice in a situation and making sure things are fair. The Eight of Pentacles and okay, so Eight of Pentacles and the Three of Pentacles, which means that, and it fell over here, like if you've been feeling like you've been left out of like the secure home and happiness in the past and felt abandoned by somebody emotionally or whatever, and you kept it to yourself, I feel like this person is one to come around and work on it with you. Could be someone that has nostalgic good memories about you. King of Pentacles and the Tower. Or you could be wanting to make a move on somebody from your past that you see as an empress if you're the masculine, okay? So plan is asking you to plan and watch. Learn and plan and learn what you really want, okay? Ace of Cups. And what would really make you happy, okay? So learn about that. If you're feeling like, other people will take what you're working towards. Hey, baby blue, welcome back. You just got here, and you can rewind too, but yeah, I just finished it. So you're gonna walk away from whatever doesn't serve you, what you know is not your wish. Something, well, I didn't wish for this, or I didn't wish to feel like this when you're around people, and then you're gonna know that's not it. Not this isn't it. That's what you're gonna know. All right. So you're gonna head towards your happiness, whatever makes you happy, because once you know yourself, you know what makes you happy. All right. Libra's next. Ooh, we've been in here for an hour and 16 minutes. Let me take a little break here just to check something. I'm just checking to see if my check is in yet, because I want to go get a doobie. I need a doobie so I can really eat a good meal today. Not yet, so I might have to wait till midnight. But unless somebody comes around and offers me a doobie, we'll see. All right, Libras are next. 11630. 11630. So yeah, I did take my chances on the weed store and asked them if they could do me a favor and spot me a gram until tomorrow morning. And the girl gave me an excuse, and I immediately know. See, this is how I learn about my listening to my intuition. Is like when I know exactly when people are lying to me or they're making up excuses. All right, so I'm just like, I tried to call there so I wouldn't waste my gas to go ask if they would, give me, a little dime bag, 4 joints until tomorrow. And she's just like, oh no, I'm leaving for like a week and da da da. And the whole time I knew, as she's telling me this, I knew she's lying to her teeth. And I'm just like, okay, thanks anyway. But yeah, so when people are like that with me, I ain't gonna spend my money in that store no more. That's what I'm not gonna do. And and somebody from that store already treated me like shit once and screamed at me like a fucking psycho. So yeah, I'm gonna get away from that energy. I don't want to get my weed with people that are liars, cheaters, or thievers, or vindictive, or evil, or fucking any of that shit. I don't want to get my weed from people like that either. No. Mm-mm. If it's God's plan, I don't want it to be sold by assholes. Because then, weed affects you by who sold it to you too. It has an effect. Like if you don't like somebody and you get weed from them, the weed ain't gonna be good. Okay, you ain't gonna get a good buzz from it. All right, it is how it works. It is how it works. Okay, so I'm gonna remark Libras because I was talking. So it just like I learn when I'm pretty sure about something that obviously $10. What's $10, girl? Like, you know what I mean? Even if she's gone for a week, I'm here. I live here. When you come back in a week, I give you that $10 back. It could be like a personal favor you could have done for me, and not even the store. Like she's pretty friendly with me most of the time, right? So, and she knows what I do. But she's somebody that doesn't want a reading either because she knows she's got some skeletons in their closets. And that's why people don't want a reading, because they think that if I read them, then I'm going to know what their skeletons are. I don't give a shit about anybody's skeletons. It's not my business. I don't care. I don't want to know. Like when I was just reading that toxic energy, the devil, I don't want to feel that. So I get away from that energy pretty quick. 11922. 11922. So yeah. So when people used to lie to me, it used to piss me off. And now I just like, I'm just like, as soon as I got out of I turned my head and I'm just like, liar. I did. I went out there, I'm like, liar. Liar. All right, Libras. Yeah, and people like that, they teach me more. They teach me more. Yeah, it confirms what I already know. And, I had that I already thought that, you know what I mean? Like, hey, I'm gonna ask. It doesn't hurt to ask. All she can do is say no. And if she said, I can't do that for you, like, we can't do that here, that would have been different. Okay. That is like a policy. Then I would have believed it. Okay. Because they do it for other people, obviously, because of the way she said it. Just, I'm not special enough. Okay? Because she's leaving. Anyways, doesn't matter. But I'm learning things from it. I know when people lie to me. I really know when people lie to me. Shit, girl, come over. Yeah, I know. I wish that you were closer. I would. I'd be like chilling with you. All right. Let's see. Libras. What's Libra's energy? I only have to wait one night. You know what I mean? I've already waited 2 days for it. So I only got to wait one more night. One more night. No, what's that? What's nothing? All right. Libra's energy is really good. Door to romance. I could, if I asked my kid, and I wouldn't do that now because he's like supporting both of them up there until my other son gets a job. But if I asked him, he would, but I don't want to. So, yeah. Door to romance. So we got the door to romance here for Libra. What else is your energy? This is good. Libra's gonna get a girl and get a guy, and I have a Libra son. I was thinking, is he gonna get a girl, fall in love, have babies, make me a grandma? My son's gonna both my sons gonna go out and make a girlfriend, meet a girlfriend and meet the love of their life, and then make me some babies, some grandbabies. All right, let's see. We got door to romance, and then we got blossoming abundance for Libras. The contract in reverse. So we'll get into this. Is your energy, but maybe you're letting fear interfere here, because this is your card: justice, balance, contract. So this is the scales, which reminds me of Libra, but it came in reverse. So you may still be working on your abundance, right? You are not fully out of your abundance. You haven't found the balance yet, but you're working on it. And your heart is open. And you've learned a lot about love, right? And you're finding the key to a caged up love situation. If your heart's been caged up, you found the key, to open it. 33, 3, and then 6 in reverse. So let's go and see. We got the high priestess here as well. And then we got man holding a coin. So you're just trying to balance out so you can offer somebody here love if you're the masculine. So you're really trying to you haven't got full balance in your situation. Okay, we're going to turn that upright, but I'm going to ask why it was in reverse. I don't like when cards come in reverse, I don't like to put them down as a reverse, because I'm confirming that energy, right? So I like to turn them right side up, but I remember when I'm doing the clarification, I remember that they were in reverse. And so then I ask that, and so that we can turn it upright if it's if the card needs to be upright. Never had a Libra man. No, me neither. I've had Libras hit on me, but I always feel like it's like not something I don't really vibe with them like that. There's like no sexual connection really for me for Libras. So yeah, there's going to be money coming out of nowhere, maybe door to value. So something is going to come in here. Man holding the coin and your intuition. So your intuition is going to lead you to, finances coming in. It's going to be like all of a sudden money's going to come out of nowhere and you're going to be able to make an offer here. All right. A very solid offer here is what I see. And I feel like you know this already. You are very connected to your crown chakra right now because we just had the eclipse in Venus, and Libra's our Venus sign. Oh yeah, Gemini women and Libra men really top the charts when it comes to ideas and matches. Yeah, we can work together really well if both people are open to it. Like if somebody's hurt, nobody can do nothing. Okay, so it doesn't matter what sign you are. If people are healing or trying to heal, there's nothing that you can do to change things. So you got to let people heal first. All right, let's see. What is the door opening to romance for Libra, Sun, Rising, and Venus? Sounds about right. We are working on healthy relationships this year. Exactly. We're breaking the cycle. And on my Facebook, you see I have the chains right there, and the chains are broken, and it's a bird's flying, right? So we're breaking the chain. So things are going to happen really quickly once you start manifesting and opening your heart. Once you talk about like all the wisdom and stuff that you learned about love and the loving family. And this is Eight of Pentacles. And it's saying that things are going to happen really quickly once you do open your heart. So once your heart is healed and you can open your heart, that's when things are going to really happen quickly. Okay. It could even lead to marriage. All right. Or for some of you. So these are general message, not just about love. But for some of you, you could be dealing with a Taurus and this, really just seeing eye to eye. This might not be romantic love, right? But this is leading you to the door to romance, right? It leading you to the door to romance. As a door to romance, it's like, so whatever comes up, this energy is a major arcana. Here, there's a major arcana, the Hierophant. So you could also be dealing with the Taurus and also like the King of Cups here. So, I feel like there's two people that really do get each other and like really see eye to eye emotionally. Maybe you're both Venus signs. Maybe one of you is a Taurus and one of you is a Libra, right? And this doesn't have to be romantic, but this leads you to romance. Whatever you're connecting with, whoever you're connecting with, this Taurus energy or this Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy, which is love, open heart, men with like intelligent emotions. Could be any sign, but somebody that's emotionally intelligent. And that could lead to a happily ever after, well, I don't know that yet. Well, that could lead to changing your destiny here, where you've been holding back and making things finally happen. Okay. If you've been feeling stuck. So this is leading you to the wheel turning in your favor. Somebody that you're connecting with that you feel like is like your strength, your emotional strength. Someone here gives you emotional strength. See that lion on the top there? You could also have a loved one on the other side that may give you that strength, the emotional strength, the spiritual strength to help you turn things around and have the blossoming abundance that you want and that you feel like you have to hold back right now, your energy. All right, what is this blossoming abundance with the Two of Cups and the Wheel of Fortune? Trying to balance the blossoming abundance with the Wheel of Fortune, Two of Cups. And the blossoming abundance, you're really trying to find your balance, right? You're really trying to find your balance and find your happiness and being able to plan for your happiness. So you're just getting your footing right? So this is going to lead you to a decision about a soulmate or someone that you feel like you can have a beautiful relationship with, right? So having that inner strength is going to help you to really empower yourself and not leave yourself out, not mentally leave yourself out of love, right? So when you're feeling like your hands are tied in a situation, it's not, all right? So maybe somebody didn't see your love in the past, they held back, but they do want to move to calmer waters, but they still may not have enough money or do something about it yet, but they will seize the moment and take that leap of faith here. So I feel like you or them, whoever this is, energy, take it how it resonates. You want to take a leap of faith. You want to sign contracts with people that hasn't happened yet, make things happen. What is this contract in reverse? What was this contract in reverse? And how can we turn it upright? And that's a card that went flying. Because so something that didn't work out, you walked away from, okay? So that is what you're balancing out. So something that wasn't emotionally making you happy and that was not something you wanted to get it, sign a contract with or get married to or whatever it was, someone that was not your wish, you walked away from him. And there could have been third party, somebody could have been third party, kept you having sleepless nights, and that's the truth, right? So, but anyway, so what is this card? So the Chariot. So you may have walked away from a situation when it was difficult. Okay, when it was difficult, you may have walked away from a situation. Maybe you felt like 3 was a crowd, right? 3 was a crowd or whatever. Or maybe everybody had to go work together. Maybe everybody had to work together more to manifest something here. And I feel like you may have walked away from something that wasn't working, like a contract that you were trying to sign, but it wasn't working. And when things were like at a halt, like things weren't moving forward. So you may have walked away because it wasn't making you happy. That wasn't like fulfilling your wish, right? Where are you heading now? Where are you heading now? Since you walked away from what was not working, and where is this leading you now to? Damn, I love that. All right. So where was toxic in the past, it just fell on the 2 of Cups and the King of Cups. Okay. It fell reversed. So whatever was toxic in your life before, that's what stopped this from happening. Okay. So now you've overcome that toxicity and you've really learned to get a hold of your emotions, whether you're male or female. You've learned to get a hold of your emotions, and now this isn't happening anymore. No more codependencies, no more feeling stuck, no more feeling less than, no more feeling restricted, not feeling self-fulfilling prophecies, none of that shit, okay? Just because things didn't go as planned doesn't mean that it's not going to happen, that you're not going to be able to get, that this contract's not going to happen. So you had to, like, shoot the devil first. You know what I mean? Shoot the devil. But that's just, that's hypothetically, okay? And you're learning how to really find peace. You're learning to really get grounded and find peace. And to go after what you're really excited about and who is really attracted to you, Maybe you want to travel because you are grounded and stable if you're the masculine. And you may be wanting to travel towards someone that you may have held back your energy and they may have felt like there's nothing they can do about it. You may want to travel back to them, maybe to somebody that may have not seen your love, or you may have not seen how close, that person was your 2 of Cups, 2 peas, like 2 peas in a pod. Could be in lovers, could have been Gemini. But, it could have been, could have been someone that broke your heart as well. Or that had a broken heart. What is this? How can you move beyond this energy of broken heart and not fulfilled emotionally? And how can you sign this contract that has of love and of mutual respect, mutual love, by telling the truth and healing from the situation? This could have been a mother you're dealing with, the 2, or somebody that was very nurturing, homebody, businesswoman, even. Heal the situation, speak the truth. Tell the truth. Tell the truth about what you've kept to yourself, right? That's going to move things forward, all right? That's going to move things forward to this new start here. Family. Hey, JB. Family and celebration, okay? See things from a different perspective. See things more like as an options instead of like feeling like you've invested and you didn't get nothing out of it. You will get out what you put in. So see things from a different perspective and see that if it doesn't work out, you always have other options, okay? And you are emotionally grounded now and stable, and you have learned a lot. You have learned a lot about peace and how to have peace and how to do things in moderation, and also connect to your intuition, and also having faith in your spirit and your little light of yours. And now you're ready to offer love. You're ready to open your heart, Libras. All right, that's what I got. All right, Libras, you're ready. All right, Saggy Wadgy's next. Where is everybody? Get your butts in here. Get your butts in here. I love it when you guys are in here. I love reading for all the energies when you're in here. So now we're looking for Saggies. Where are the Saggies at? Where the Wedgies at? Where's the Wedgies at? Oh, maybe some of them are really doing some work, doing the inner work, right? Connecting, healing their chakras. Chest chakra, heart chakra, and crown chakra. Crown chakra. All right. Saggy Wedgies. 13503. 13503. All right. Saggy Wedgies. Blessed to be here. Thank you, Will. How's JB doing? All right. See, Saggy Wedgies. What's your energy, Saggies? Summer rising in Venus. Summer rising in Venus, Saggies. What's your energy? Hit that like button, guys. Let's get me to 20 likes, guys. I got them yesterday, so let's do it. Let's keep that momentum going. Hit the like, hit the like, hit the like. Hit the like. Make that chat pop. Make the chat pop. Don't let it sit there in stagnancy. I don't like my chat being stagnant. Keep it moving. Blow it up with hearts and whatever. Happy things. Color it up. Color up my chat. Spam my chat with happiness. All right. For Saggy Wedgies. Thank you, Ozzy. Hey, all things serious. Nice to see you. Nice to meet you last night. Thank you for being here. All right, let's see. Saggy Wedgies. All right, we have a man holding a coin here for Saggies. That's your energy. You wanting to make somebody an offer here. A solid offer, spiritual and authentic in nature. Look at that. We got the purple and the green, which is about your heart, which is about your spirit. And a meet in the middle. with the pentacle. Somebody may be wanting to offer you a pentacle, or if you're the feminine Saggy, then somebody may want to offer you a new start here. If you're the masculine, you may be wanting to make somebody a start here. That's what I see. Saggy, Summer rising in Venus. What else is their energy? All right. Oh, that's too much. So you have a caring connection with someone. You may feel like you have a caring connection with someone. That's a lot of cards. So they could be, there's a lot of cards, okay? So this is leading, you're working on your happily ever after, wanting to offer somebody a pure heart, pure heart, passionate, pure heart, happy family. But I also see Libra energy, angel of love. So we're going to shuffle again because there's way too many cards that came out. So I can't choose which ones I can choose for you. I just can't. All right, Sagittarius, what's this? What's your energy? You may have a few offers or a few different people offering you love. So if you're new here, hit that like. If you're just coming in, hit that like, share me out, all the good stuff. All right. So Saggies, I feel like you are heading towards something. You're heading towards love. Don't tell me no. Don't tell me you're scared now. Don't tell me scared of the heart of love now. For some of you, you may be a little bit of a hermit, or somebody that doesn't like to go around people. You're like me, maybe. Saggies, you don't like to be around a lot of people. Because what I'm seeing here is that you may be wanting to go out in the community and enjoy yourself more, but I feel like for some of you, you really need to work on your energy, and I feel like you know that, and that's why you haven't been going out. You've been feeling like this because your energy needs to be recharged, renewed, and amplified by positivity, and your spirit needs to be recharged with positive thoughts. And so maybe celebrate, get outside, get out of there, get out of that stagnant energy, get out of there, go outside, enjoy yourself a little bit more. Okay. And for you masculines out there as well, make sure that, if you are female with your masculine energy, just make sure that you have clear intentions. Ask Archangel Michael to make sure that you have clear intentions, that make sure that your intentions go where you want them to go, right? So thinking about healing with the crystals. This is like a crystal court. All right, that's what I see so far. And let's clarify. We got the man holding the coin here, and then we got the world card. That means that's a new start. an end of something, like an end of a delay, a new start here in love. All right. So you could be connecting with someone, an angel of love. So 49. You could be 43, 29. You know, like for some of you, you may be carrying energy still from the time you were like 20 years old. You're carrying some of the energy from that time. And that is what you're releasing now by, going out with maybe a spiritual community of friends and enjoying yourself more. And this is going to bring you a lot of clarity. All right, what's the man holding a coin here? Magician! Oh, Three of Swords. Okay, why is the Three of Swords here? Magician and Three of Swords. Why is the Three of Swords here? Okay, so you may be heartbroken right now. You may be going through some heartbreak right now, some sadness right now, because you may have tried to manifest somebody, but you may have done it a little bit quick. You may have been a little bit quick, but I mean, if you feel like somebody is toxic or they're going to hurt you, I feel like they're not. They've overcome their toxicity, their codependencies, their addictions, their obsessions, their jealousy, all that shit that may have hurt you. I feel like this person has overcome that. Okay, the Seven of Wands shows me that this person has persevered over it. So if you have been somebody that has been dealing a lot of like those things that are the devil, that the devil only come out twice today, but the devil breaks your heart. Okay, the devil will break your heart. So you're realizing that all this toxic energy will break your heart, and so maybe something happened too quickly in the past because of the devil. Maybe there was some drinking involved or whatever, and they made things happen quickly, and so for some of you that broke your heart because it didn't work out. The manifesting didn't work out. So even though, because you don't give up, because you're nurturing yourself and you don't give up and you persevere and you nurture your own self, your home, and you stay in your own gratitude, and you're grateful for being, having this loyal, authentic, beautiful, grounding, female motherly energy, and that's the truth. So this has helped you overcome those obstacles of the devil. Okay, this has helped you overcome these obstacles of the devil. And the world card, why is that here? And now finally things will balance. I don't know why I said it like that, but maybe that's what it is for you. Maybe finally now things will balance out for you. Okay, so maybe you're going to go travel or whatever. But what is this? What is this Six of Pentacles with the World card here for Saggies? If things aren't, just difficult and nothing is happening, the Chariot here, if you feel like nothing is happening, or maybe somebody may feel like they may want to travel towards you, but you may feel like that. Okay, so what I'm seeing is there's somebody that maybe you wanting to make an offer to, but this person may be a little bit on their defensive side, right? So this person may have overcome a lot of that devil energy, right? So they're ready now to take this offer now. Their defenses may still be up and they may be a little bit difficult still, but things will balance out for you, okay? So there will be this new offer, either you making this new offer or someone else is. And there may have been a fight with someone, and you are creating that peaceful home and that the secure and feeling safe. But this is leading you the angel of love, all right? So, or maybe realizing that you have an angel of love. What is this angel of love? What is this offer that you're wanting to make? And what is this angel of love? And why is this defensive energy here with the world card? Maybe something was difficult, but finally going to move forward now. There's going to be an offer made. You may be making somebody an offer. Could be a younger person as well. Like they could be a earth sign, a young Taurus or something like that. So there's finally going to be celebrations here and made an offer, right? There, that Taurus again. I always look at the Knight of Pentacles as Taurus because Taurus is the youngest earth sign. So, and because you're the youngest earth sign, I always think of that as your energy. And that's the truth. So things are going to finally start healing here, and celebrations are going to happen here, okay? With the angel of love and the star card here. So you're going to heal this betrayal that happened here, okay? So this painful ending that happened, you're going to heal from it. You're going to overcome it, and you can plan for where you're wanting to travel. For some of you, you wanting to travel somewhere. You may not be telling someone here because you don't want someone to betray you, or you don't want someone to sabotage you, or whatever. Like if you tell people about your plans too much, then the haters can also sabotage you. So you're realizing that you have to keep some things to yourself, right? Maybe what you're planning here. You're planning something here, a trip towards something that you're really excited about, but you may be keeping it to yourself right now, okay? You're not telling anybody who you're going to offer love to or what you're going to do, okay? Where you're going for your happiness, how you're going to get there, okay? You're not telling anybody how you're going to get your success. And I feel like, you have learned that having sleepless nights is not going to help you. You've learned to really like rest your mind as well. And this is giving you a lot of strength. And you're going to be able to work with others where in the past there was a lot of fighting, you have learned from it as well. You've done your soul searching. Queen of Swords and family. Okay, so that's what I got for you, Saggies. Never give up. Always keep on going. You got that right. Thank you for all the purple hearts, healing hearts. All right, now we're gonna move on to Scorpio. Oh, I did Saggies first. I was supposed to do Scorpio first, but we did Saggies. Okay, Sag. I'm gonna write down that Sag, and Scorpio is gonna be the other ass. I sometimes get that confused. Maybe Saggies want the reading more than the Scorpio does. Maybe that's what Saggies need at first. I don't know, but I've done this a few times like that. All right, Scorpios, we are at 146.58. 146.58. All right, Saggies. I need a sip of my coffee. I'm going to go make a salad after this and eat a salad. It's going to get my day started. 14 likes. Hit the like. Hit the like. If you're watching it in the background, hit that like. All right. Scorpios. What's your energy, Scorpios? Scorpios, what's your energy? Oh, that's way too much energy. Scorpios, you're full of it. Okay. What's your energy, Scorpio? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What's the energy of Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? What's your energy, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? What's your energy of Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? Take back your power, Archangel Michael, use your gut. Be clear about what you desire. Focus on unwavering faith. So you don't want to tell me what your energy is, Scorpio? You hiding shit? What are you hiding? Scorpio, what's your energy? Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What's your energy? What's your energy for April? What's your energy for April? For a lot of people too, when I do the reading, people don't watch it long. Like they don't watch it. Sometimes you got to go back and watch it because it's for a time. You know what I mean? The readings are all for a time period. Scorpio. We got the thinking woman, 47. All right. So you're thinking about, if you are a female, you are thinking about learning something from the library books or something like that. You're trying to you're thinking about getting into the books and learn some things. Come out of your cocoon and become a butterfly. Butterfly. Butterfly, so fly. So fly. Butterfly, so fly. Come out of your cocoon. Learn to come out of your cocoon. Okay, what is this? Why are you so secretive? Scorpios are always secretive. Why are you so secretive? Why are you so secretive? All right, now you're talking. I have to be nice to you, huh? All right. We got the Strength card, and we have the Thinking Woman. So you're really learning about your faith, your strength, your inner strength. You're learning about how strong you are with inside. This is bringing in a man holding a heart, and someone that has a pure heart and also a very passionate heart. Um, this is somebody that really cares about you. Okay, this is a caring connection that you have with someone. There may have been some hostility in family as well. So, you know what I mean? There may have been some hostility in family, but um, you're walking away from that hostility is what I'm getting. Like anything that hostile like that or hostile like that, if people act like that, could have been your family, whatever, you're walking away from that. You're not dealing with that. You're like, no, I look good while I follow my dreams and follow my little light of mine, my little Holy Spirit, right? So you're not putting out with this energy anymore, or this could be your energy a little bit, but you know, maybe it's family that made you that way, right? All right, we're gonna keep it there, and we're gonna ask. But there's a lot of cards here for you, Scorpio. I'll do it because you know. All right, I really don't feel like I need to ask a lot of clarifications for these ones because this is you're learning about your inner strength. Okay, that's what it's showing me, that you're learning about your inner strength, and you may be getting into the books and learning from the books. Something going to the library, whatever, looking up some books. All right. So this is gonna lead you to that caring connection. But I wanna find out like what is this caring connection? So you've been going back and forth about this caring connection with this person that you're dealing with here. What is this? Why is the Two of Pentacles here? You're trying to find your balance financially. You're you could be dealing with a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, masculine. Somebody does really care about you. They could be messaging you a lot. They could be manifesting you, you know, like they could be planning on, you know, coming towards you here. So you may have felt like there was something that they may have had to do that you were left out. All right. So I feel like this person really does care about you, and they may have been going back. You may be feeling like they're juggling you. Okay, some of you. So I feel like this person is someone that is honest and they speak the truth, and they want things to be right too, and they're fair. What is this hostility? Okay, so there could have been some drinking going on or whatever. Like, okay, so or somebody that. So I asked what the hostility was. That could have been drinking, you know, confusion, drinking, and stuff like that. That could be the hostility, you know. Then we have the Seven of Pentacles is feeling invested, and you're going to be shocked of how this person really thinks of you. Okay, and they feel like okay, so you're kind of like mirroring each other. You're feeling like they're juggling you, like you know they're not deciding whether they want you or not. But the thing is that they think of you that way. Okay, so they may be thinking that you're not going to make a decision. All right, so they think of you as an empress. All right, they may shock you, surprise you. They've been watching you, and they are trying to find peace. And they realizing why they may have not seen who you were to them in the past. Like, you know, they may have been dealing with drinking and toxic codependencies, addictions, or any of that, you know, feeling less than or feeling restricted. Okay. So that why it, you know, so you guys are kind of mirroring each other. One of you is like balancing like pentacles, like that's like your physical energy, and then the other person is like, you know, the mind, like trying to make a decision, but you can't make a decision. So that may have caused some hostility as well. What is the happy family here? So there may have been some difficulty with the family here, hostility, or you know, with the family here, with somebody maybe like being too like, you know, like ready to just jump forward here. And when things maybe were difficult, somebody wanted to seize the moment, right? And this person may have had to take care of something. Okay, this person may be going through something, and they want to take leadership, but they may have been doing. Okay, and this is only for a very few people out there, okay? But for some of you, you may have had somebody that left you single and independent, you know, and you had to be independent on your own because maybe you were with someone and they may have left you, or they may have even passed, okay? So I'm sorry if any of you have, but that's only feeling that for a few people that I almost like know exactly. I see the story, okay? King of Wands here. You could have been dealing with a Leo, Aries, Sag, but there was an ending with someone here. However it was an ending here, and this may have made your energy a little bit aggressive and stuff, right? So you're learning to really be independent, and you're really trying to remember the good things, the good times, the nostalgia, and this is going to help you to walk your spiritual path, Scorpio, okay? That's what I'm seeing. So what are you walking away from? You may be walking away from someone that tries to control everything, an emperor. What is this? What is the emperor here for? What are you walking away? And you're heading towards what makes you happy. So the emperor has no ideas. They just want to compete and fight. Okay. So somebody here might want to just control you. Okay. So they want to fight with you all the time. They have no new ideas. Page of Wands in reverse. So someone that tries to be very controlling. They think they have to control everything. And I feel like to end it with someone like that. Okay. To end it with someone like that. And start, if somebody is being defensive like this, if they, and they hurt you really bad. So there is a completion here, but there's going to be a new start here from somebody, okay? You're going to be celebrating a new start here. Something that you may have been waiting for a while. All right. Somebody may apologize even as well, or bring you a little gift. Somebody sees you as somebody that, doesn't need anybody. You got to take care of, and they have good memories about you. This person has really good nostalgia about you. They also look at you as the Queen of Wands, if you're the female, and they want to make you an offer. They want to talk to you, and they want to tell you the truth, and they want to have success with you, okay? And they love you, and they want to ask you out or start something with you, okay? That's what I got for you, Scorpio. Take it out, take what resonates, leave the rest behind, Scorpio. All right, Capricorns. Capricorns 156, 51. 156, 51. Capricorns. All right, Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising in Venus. Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising in Venus. What's your energy, Capricorns? What's your energy? Oh, you are grounding yourself. Archangel Michael, 35. You've grounded your libido, Capricorn, and that's really hard for Capricorns because everybody has to deal with the devil. Everybody eventually, at one point in their life, you're gonna have to face some things that are not good, and that's called the devil. Okay, that's toxic energy. And I feel like Capricorns are the ones that are affected the most about this energy of the devil. Okay, the devil always trying to bring them down, to his level, right? But you have learned to really take a door and open it and heal personally, and the door has been opened to you to healing, to personal healing and happiness. And this has led you to really being grounded when it comes to your sacral chakra, which is your sexual chakra, right? And so this has also made you really strong, have that inner strength as well. And you're relearning a lot about what is a solid offer. What is a true solid offer? That is someone that you are someone that is you have both sides. You have the good side sexually, and you have the good side nurturingly, naturally, right? Like nature, being authentic or realistic, okay? Materialistic, realistic, okay? So you have the material needs that you need. You are grounded and stable when it comes to your sexual chakra, and you're pretty sexy too. And you could be 35, 43, you don't have to be 48, 47, whether you're masculine or feminine. That's what I see here. So if you're a woman, you could be learning something, from the library, out of books, right? You could be looking at some things, learning how to have more faith. All right. What is this personal healing and happiness for Capricorn and the first chakra, Archangel Michael? Have you been doing the work? Have you been doing the work on yourself? Like I see this, I see this is your energy. So I see that you've been doing the work. You've been grounding yourself. You've been really connecting with your Holy Spirit in you. Tell me more about this. Okay, so you feel like you're invested in somebody here or something. What have you invested in here? What you've invested in yourself. You've invested in yourself. You have. Yeah, and this has made you an empress or someone that's really strong spiritually, right? So you've learned, like I said, you've learned to listen to your Holy Spirit, because the strength card came out twice with the Empress, and the Empress is telling me that this has brought you to a very nurturing kind of energy, like you're the Empress here, right? Very sensitive as well, but everything you touch turns to gold because you've been healing that energy, and it makes you more powerful. Once we heal our negative energy, and it makes us powerful as a child of God. All right, see, what is the thinking woman here and man holding a coin? So the thinking woman here, man holding a coin. So I feel like you have options here. Somebody could be a little bit confused about something as well. Queen of Swords, making things right. I feel like somebody here feels left out and they don't want to give up on you. They've been having sleepless nights and heartbroken. All right. So I feel like someone here is learning that, they always have a choice. Somebody here, Capricorns, you are learning you always have a choice. Just because something doesn't work out, we can't force someone to care for us if we, just because we do for them. It's got to be, a give and take, right? So speak about what you want, Archangel Michael. Be clear about what you desire and focus on it with unwavering faith. Make an offer to someone that's single and abundant, independent, maybe even work. Like, even if it's not love, you can work together, right? Maybe work together with someone like that. But I feel like for a lot of you guys, like, you are really excited about something here, but you're burdened about like how you feel about this person. You don't know if you can work with them because you're very sexually attracted to them. Ace of Cups, and you do love this person. What is the man holding the coin? What's the final message here? Four of Wands. So yeah, you can make your security and you can start having your secure home. Happiness, that is up to you, right? If somebody doesn't, like the Seven of Cups, if it isn't the right one, there's an offer out there, right? There's an offer out there. It might be slow and steady wins the race. You could be dealing with Taurus, something that you need to plan. Somebody that may have been holding back a lot. Gemini energy, also the Lovers, defensive, heart. There was a lot of fighting and betrayal here that happened. Okay, there was a lot of defensive energy, ultimate betrayal, and competition as well. So your intuition, and so the High Priestess and Justice here with Libra energy, and then we got the King of Pentacles. So I feel like everything is going to balance out for you here. You could be dealing with a Taurus, and this is you here, your energy, but you could also be dealing with another Taurus or whatever, or Capricorn or Virgo, or you could be dealing with a Libra. You could also be dealing with a Gemini, Cancer, or Pisces. All right, there was something that ended here. And you have gotten very emotionally grounded since then. Or you could have been dealing with a water sign. They may have become very emotionally grounded and stable now that you may have ended things with. And this person may want to have some new ideas, Eight of Pentacles, on how to turn things around. In the past, you may have not seen them because you were hurt. You didn't see that this person was the one for you. But someone here does want to move to calmer waters and offer love to you if you are the feminine, and if you are the masculine, your karma is going to change. Things are going to turn around for you, and it's going to go in your favor, and you will be able to go after who you're excited about. And there's the Tower, something that you've been really worried about. I feel like it's going to happen for you. Okay, just because there's difficulties and things don't happen when you want them to happen doesn't mean they're going to happen. That's a lot of talking. I should have ate like a couple of vitamin C's before I came on here and did the reading. because I'm going to be maybe scratchy throat by later. Do you do free readings sometimes? Yeah, just sometimes, Jack Mac. Well, I do free readings. I do giveaways too, like where people can win a full reading. But that's usually when my channel makes it to certain points, and I'll decide that, like whatever. Like let's say, what did I say the other day? If I get once I get to the next 100, every 100 I'm going to do like a giveaway, like reading giveaway, maybe give away some decks. And so once you guys get me to 1,200, I'm at 1,107 right now. So when you get me to 1,200, then I'll be going to do a giveaway, okay? And then we'll give away some free full readings, and then you can email me with your question, and then I can do a reading for you, okay? And that's how we do that one. And then I do come on here in the evening, nighttime, whenever, and I do free readings for people that are new here. And that is to attract more people. So that I'm helping you guys also to make more people want to come here, okay? To really get, like, draw more people in to find their abundance too. So I want to help a lot of people. And the more we do this kind of stuff, the more people are going to start seeing this channel, because people like channels that keep things they keep changing, keep changing things up, and, like, keeping things exciting, right? It's kind of like a bar. Like if you go to a bar and everything is always the same, always the same. I mean, some people might enjoy that, but not a person like me. You know what I mean? If you're like me, you do get bored of things, right? So that's why I like to change things up in this channel. True. Yeah. And I usually do also, when I do the free readings for other people that are new, I also give people a deal on live. Like I'll do the 1111 or even lower than that, like 444, right, or something like that. Or I've even done 333. So yeah. So basically, if people that have already got a message before and they come back and they want to know some more information, then they can just, hit my PayPal and help me out a little bit, donate to my channel so that I can keep going, because, a channel ain't going to be there if there's no finances put into it, right? So finances have to be put in, and so far I've been doing it all on myself. It is a nonprofit channel right now, and I'm trying to start putting it under nonprofit so that the right people will come here, right? The right people that I want come here. All right? Because I used to have it under entertainment, and I found that I was being suggested a lot of videos that were just chaos. And that's not entertaining to me. Drama is not entertaining to me. So I'm not putting my channel under entertainment anymore. I'm putting my channel under vlogs, people in vlogs, or nonprofit. So that is where I'm putting my channel, like under now, from now on. All right, Aquarius. 20800 20800. All right, let's see. For Aquarius, Sun, Rising, and Venus, what's your energy, Aquarius? Sun, Rising, and Venus. Hit that like button. There's only 14 likes. It's been 14 likes for the last 4 readings or 5 readings. There's only been like 14 likes. I want some more likes, guys. I want to get to 20. I only got like 2 more signs to read for. You guys got some catching up to do. Hit the like. Hit the like. Hit the like. And if you don't like to hear that, I'm sorry, but I'm just going to say whatever the fuck I want because it's my channel. Right? You can hit the dislike too. That gets the channel around too. Maybe I trigger you guys. I don't care. Hopefully I don't trigger your negative energy, because I don't want that here. All right, so see. Aquarius, what's your energy? Aquarius, Sun, Rising, in Venus. But it's cool that it's 4 and 14. There's 4 in the chat and there's 14 here that have been here. All right, let's see. What is Aquarius energy? Sun, Rising, in Venus, Aquarius. All right, you are an angel of balance, and you are bringing blossoming abundance to somebody, right? You are somebody that's very blossoming abundant. And you're an angel of love, angel of balance. You're an angel of balance, bringing blossoming abundance. That's you, Aquarius. What else is Aquarius energy? Message, beautiful message. Thank you so much. You're welcome, Will. Always appreciate you guys here. Maybe if I get married, I'll invite my brother for my wedding. Maybe my brother Will can give me away. Because I don't have a dad. Maybe my brother Will, if I do get married, maybe Will can give me away. I'd have to go to Texas to get married, though. Unless Will wanted to travel wherever I get married. I'm just kidding. I don't know. It's a thought I had, okay? It's just a thought I had. Hello, Truthwire. Just got home. Was listening while I was driving over an hour each way. Wow. Truthwire, good evening. Been listening. All right, let's see. For Aquarius, what's energy of Aquarius? Aquarius. So we have a blossoming abundance and cornucopia and financial constraints. So angel of balance, blossoming abundance, cornucopia, and financial constraints. So if this is you, I don't feel like it's you, but if it is, I feel like you do have someone that is teaching you how to really take back your energy and not feel this way, not feel like you're restrained by things, you're restricted by things, right? So you're realizing that, your energy can make you feel restricted, but you can come out of that as well. And you can be very, stay in your gratitude when you do your meditation and stuff like that, rest and rejuvenate when you need it. And this is going to help you overcome the financial constraints that you're going through right now, if that's you, or you could be helping someone else getting over their financial constraints and teaching them how to rest and rejuvenate and give themselves time and stay in their gratitude. And I feel like if this isn't you, and this is your energy, but if this is energy around you, there is a Libra maybe, or somebody that is an angel of balance. But I feel like this is your energy as well. So we're going to get into it. All right. What is the angel of balance here for Aquarius? So the 9 of Cups. So, the angel of balance is something that you wish for, because I feel like this could be you, financial constraints and resting and rejuvenating. And then there's an angel that comes in and helps you to balance and helps you to realize your dreams again. Maybe for some of you, you may have felt a little bit stagnant because things weren't happening for you because you maybe felt restricted by money. What is the 9 of Cups here? But your wish is coming in. By the way, whatever side you're on here, if your wish is coming in. 5 of Pentacles, you may have been left out. You may have felt left out in the cold a little bit, but I feel like you're very strong, okay? You have positive memories about somebody in the past. There's a heartbreak that happened here. There's some hurt feelings that happened, heartbroken. Maybe this person is heartbroken. Yeah, Queen of Swords, here you are. Somebody wants to talk to you about that if they hurt you and they made you feel like not good enough or left out. Could have been Libra as well. What is the blossoming abundance here for Aquarius? Okay, so I feel like you've been leaving yourself out of blossoming abundance. Maybe you've been stuck inside or whatever, but you've been leaving yourself out of the blossoming abundance. And you may have felt like you couldn't do nothing, you couldn't move because of the financial constraints. You couldn't do anything, but there's still nature. Nature is abundant and nature is free. And I feel like this is bringing in your soulmate here. Like I say soulmate. Maybe it is. Okay, maybe it's not your soulmate. I don't know. Okay. It could be because it said it, but it didn't show me that yet. But there is someone that's very attracted to you, and they may surprise you. You may be shocked about that. They're very burdened about making you feel like you were an option, okay? Because you're not an option at all. You're an empress, okay? So this person wants to come in. They are very attracted to you and they love you as well. And this, it could be a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. But this person may want to surprise you, but they are very burdened, but they think that you have options, okay? They think that they're very burdened about making this happen, the reconciliation, the celebration. They want to make it happen here, but the tower may come in and shake some shit loose, right? So you may have just been confused about somebody's feelings, or you may have been confused about someone's thoughts, and they may have like drawn back, but they just felt like there was nothing they could do. They were, not invited or whatever, right? So I feel like somebody wants to come and seize the moment here with you, but I feel like be careful with someone here, though. Somebody here got away with something, a fight, the Sun card and the Death card. And what is that? What is this? What is leaving you financially constrained? Oh, somebody may have been affecting your throat chakra. Archangel Gabriel. Like, not Archangel Gabriel affecting your throat chakra, but 39 here, Archangel Gabriel says throat chakra, and that was hidden. That was hidden behind the cornucopia. So there's something you haven't spoke about. What is this that you haven't spoke about? How you haven't given up on something. And you've been very in your head about it. You've been very much in your head about it. What is this financial constraints that's keeping you in your head? High Priestess, Eight of Pentacles. Because you feel like you know that someone's not going to see your worth, but I feel like you're wrong, because if someone doesn't see your worth and they don't see that you are their Two of Cups, you're going to walk away. Eight of Pentacles, and you're going to walk towards success. That's what you're going to do. And I feel like that you're heading towards someone very successful here. You may have met this person in the past. It could be a Scorpio. This person is now very emotionally grounded and stable. They're also a King of Cups and the Queen of Cups. So either way, this person here is listening to their spirit, and they may want to apologize. They've learned a lot. They've done some soul searching as well. King of Swords and the Emperor here. So they're going to come and tell you the truth about what they're excited about and what their new idea is. And Queen of Pentacles here. They see you as someone that's very, very nurturing, very motherly, very down to earth. They want to manifest with you. King of Wands, okay? Could be a water sign or a fire sign or another air sign, okay? Or Sagittarius as well. All right? Somebody wants to find peace and they want to see things from your perspective and they want to learn, okay? Somebody wants to learn about their faith, okay? Their faith and their belief, all right? One more. Stay in your gratitude, Aquarius. All right, now we're going to move on to Pisces. Pisces is at 218.11. 218.11. All right, so after I'm done the readings, everything will be timestamped in the chat, so you guys can go to that. I might start posting some other readings I've done recently in the chat so that you guys can go from this video to the other one. But also I do put them right there, up there. Or is it up there? I don't know. It's one of the corners. You'll see little things saying other videos. Ooh! All right. Pisces. What's your energy, Pisces? Summarizing Venus. Pisces. I had a homemade Amish bread. It was really good. Oh, shut up. Shut the front door. Really? I didn't mean like shut up, Will. I just mean like shut the front door. Really? Because like I've been wanting to make my bread because I'm like, I want my own bread. And I did get some bread, but it wasn't very appetizing looking. So I wanted to make my own bread. So thank you for inspiring me to make it. Maybe I'll do it tomorrow. All right, Pisces, what's your energy? Truth warrior. Love Amish food. It is so clean. Hey, maybe how far away are you guys from each other? Truth warrior and Will. Maybe I'll start making matchmaking over here. Maybe I'll set up some dates for people over here. Be a matchmaker. And anyways. All right, let's see. Pisces, Summer rising in Venus. What's your energy? Oh, that thing I said earlier, that went over Will's head like this. Do you remember what I said in between the other reading? I said something. But only if Will would be interested in something like that. But yeah. You have anybody. All right, let's see. What's Pisces energy? Okay, so you're learning about heartbreak. You're learning about magician in the mirror, that you have the energy to change that. You're learning about your little, light of yours, right? You're learning your inner strength. And this is helping you to connect with like maybe a more spiritual friendships or community or people, right? You've been dealing with a lot of hostile people that are always very aggressive, and it hurts you, because, Pisces are sensitive and you are very spiritual, and you just need to take more action on what you are feeling and spiritually. And I feel like you're feeling a little tied up right now, a little attached. All right, so you're feeling a little stuck, okay, what I'm seeing. All right, Pisces, let's see. What is the man holding a mirror? What's the magician in the mirror? What is that here for Pisces? Someone rising in Venus. Seven of Swords sideways. So you're learning that you may have been the only person that has sabotaged your energy, like your time in this world. Our time is short, you know what I mean? Don't sit in stagnation or that too long. Or don't be angry with people for too long, or none of that, because it's wasting your time. Why is the Seven of Swords here with the magician in the mirror? For Pisces, Summer rising in Venus. You have a lot of fire in your chart, maybe. You have air in your chart, maybe, Pisces, but you're a water sign. So maybe somebody hurt you, What is the Seven of Swords here with the magician in the mirror? Maybe it was yourself. Who knows? Temple taxes. You made the best bread in the world. That's not what I was saying, Will. But thank you. See, like I said, what I said earlier, I went over to Will's head. Because I said, my brother Will. I said, maybe Will would be like the one that gives me away on my wedding day one day when I get married. I was just dreaming, okay? Like I don't have a dad, so like, you and I have known each other for a long time. So you're like a brother from another mother. And so like maybe you could give me away. That went over your head. All right, let's see. What is the magician in the mirror for Pisces? The Sun card. Okay, so you have realized that you have only sabotaged your own happiness, Pisces. All right, so you're learning about that. You're learning how to approach things, how to do things slow and steady wins the race, and then plan. Right. So you're learning to plan, because I feel like your happiness, right? That you betrayed yourself from your happiness by staying in this energy and not doing anything about it. And for some of you, you may have wasted a lot of your time in this lifetime, right? You could be 53, right? Like I said, I have learned a lot in my last 50 years, and my next 50 years ain't going to be spent that way. My next 50 years will not be spent like the last 50 were. I'm not repeating history. So I'm breaking the chain of any toxicity or codependencies or addictions or obsessiveness or any of that stuff, anger, fear, all that stuff, I'm not going to take it with me when I go next, keep on when I go forward. All right, what's the strength card here for Pisces? What is the strength card? I'm not going to accept people that want to sabotage you. I'm not going to accept those people in my life. They can go clear their chakras and get a hold of themselves and their energy, and then they can come to me with positive energy, loving, kind, gentle, or honest, at least. So the strength card here is Three of Pentacles. So if you've been waiting for a job, you're going to get it. You have to be strong, and also for those of you, for some of you, this is about what you've been thinking about, right? Maybe you've been thinking about like doing something spiritual and really learning about your spiritual, connecting with someone else, collaborating, working together with someone else when it comes to your strength and like to build your strength up in yourself, like your inner strength, to make you feel strong when things around you are confusing. Eight of Pentacles and the Hierophant. Okay, so to help you really to clear your mind and see the truth, right? What is the community here for Pisces? With the Strength card and the Three of Cups? Or Three of Cups? I said Three of Cups. Six of Pentacles. Things will be, connected with this community of spiritual, good, vibing people, women, maybe other friends. When you connect with those people that are connected to spirit, I feel like everything will balance out for you in your life, okay? Everything will balance out when you connect with those people. And I feel like for some of you, you've been left out because of this shit here, because you had unhealed trauma, maybe, abandonment issues, codependencies, addictions, feeling stuck, feeling less than, or feeling restricted. And, and nothing's been happening for a while, right? So you are the Hangman. You are Pisces energy. You can see things from a different perspective. So you may be looking at things in a different perspective, right? Like maybe something didn't happen because of, maybe you felt these energies because these toxic energies because that was somebody else's energy, right? And I feel like you were never left out. But I feel like you're going to move to calmer waters with this situation here. All right. And it's going to make you feel very safe and happy. Okay. This is the Home card. All right. You're very independent. All right. And stay in your gratitude of like what you want to have instead of what already happened to you. Stay in your gratitude about what you want. So how can you get over the heartbreak? By talking about it. Okay. So by releasing it to the universe, it cannot make you make you scared anymore or make you feared. So when you talk about it, like what hurt you, what broke your heart, that's when you'll be able to take action in your life. All right. And that's when you'll be able to get unstuck from whatever toxic energy that you were stuck to that wasn't good for you. All right. What's the Tower? So, you need to nurture yourself, because when you're the Empress, when you embody the Queen of Wands, Queen of Swords, Queen of Pentacles, and Queen of Water, then you are somebody that's very balanced and you can create anything. And I see that you're thinking about somebody from the past that didn't see your love, and I feel like that they might come back. They've been thinking about coming back to offer you love. And if somebody makes you feel like an option, then you go and get your own choice. Then you have a choice, right? So you could be connecting with someone that is, you could be like different belief system. Okay. So there is a new, better offer for you coming up, right? So once you end this situation with something that was toxic, there's a happily family coming towards you here. But I feel like that, if you had a fight with someone here, if there was a fight, Five of Swords, there was some words said or whatever, Queen of Swords and the High Priestess, I feel like someone here knows, they worry about that. They're upset about it. They can't sleep and they are grounding themselves, but they feel like they can't make a decision. They can't make a decision here to manifest because I feel like this person is being very strong when it comes. They're learning to have their inner strength, and then they're gonna seize the moment here. Somebody's been going back and forth whether they should or shouldn't. And I feel like if you do, if you're going to approach somebody here, I feel like it's going to be very successful and you're going to get your truth that you want. All right. You're going to find out that someone loves you. Okay. And they want a new, somebody loves you and they want a new start. And that's the truth. Look at this. Ace, ace, ace. You got 3 aces. That's a suit. That's a, what do you call that in games? When you get like 3 of a kind, that's like a trinity, right? But yeah, so whatever ended in the past, whatever was painful, it's going to heal, okay? Whatever hurt your heart, it's going to heal, and you're going to be able to plan and be able very stable and feeling very good, okay? And there's going to be a lot of good memories, all right? That's what I got, guys, and I'm going to get out of here, and then I'm going to timestamp in a little bit. I'm going to go take a break because I got to get up because I've been sitting here for 2.5 hours. That's a long time to sit in one spot for somebody like me, okay? Especially when I don't have no like weed, like, you know what I mean? Like I have a lot of energy that I think I have ADHD or whatever. So like I don't have a short attention span. So you guys are really lucky that you guys brought all that beautiful energy here that I could get through the songs, get through the readings today. So I appreciate your energy and sharing that with me so I can tap in and help you guys. And I'm releasing everything I just spoke about, and we're going to go do something else. I'm going to go have something to eat, make something to eat. Thank you so much, and I'll see you guys later on tonight. I might do depending on how much energy I have, I might do the free reading again tonight. So new subscribers, free reading, free message. New subscribers. And anybody that's been wanting to get a personal reading from me, you can do so tonight as well. All right, 11/11. If you want to pre-order and you want to be the first one, you can do that or ahead of time because my email is there. Everything is there. So you can do that before I even set it up. So you can be the first. All right. God bless everyone. Have a good day. Peace.